Guys, I changed my folder name from basic to phase 1 fast API course. Okay, so here I already have these files. I just rename this folder. Okay, because we are going to move phase by phase. Okay, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Okay, so this is our phase 1. Okay, fast API core. Okay, before it has name what? Basics. Now it is, now it has name phase 1 fast API course. Okay, and now our second phase is REST API design. Okay, so here we are going to design our API. Okay, now we are going to create what? Okay, so now I am going to create this file inside the phase 2. Phase 2 CRUD intro. Okay, so inside the phase 2 I am going to create this file. I'm going to create all file at once. Okay, at this time I'm going to create every file. Okay, after finishing this I'm going to write code. ef Okay guys, so we are going to learn these topics in phase 2. Pagination, CRUD introduction, filtering, sorting. So this is the sorting. Okay, now I should delete this file. Do not save. Okay, so now we have all files: CRUD intro. Okay, create, post, read, get. Okay, update, put, patch, and delete, and pagination and filtering and sorting. Okay, so we are going to create code in this file. Okay guys, so here we are going to understand phase 2. Okay, so first of all we need to go with CRUD. Okay, what is the CRUD? Okay, so CRUD means 4 basic operation on data. Okay, create, read, update and delete. Okay, so here I am going to where did I paste? Okay, sorry, I need to paste it here. Okay, so CRUD means 4 basic operation of the data on the data. Okay, create, C means create, R means read, U means update, and D means delete. Post equals to create. If you are going to create something, you need to use post. Okay, get equals to read. Okay, if you want to get information from your data like user product whatever. Okay, so you can use get API for read the data. Put means update the data and delete means delete the data. Okay, so here after this I am going to import fast API. Okay, and create the instant fast API. Okay, now you can see I am going to create this path. Okay, by using app.get. Okay, so this is the get API with decorator app.get. This is a path, and here this is the function name. I'm going to return just message equals to CRUD explain. Okay, I just need to save this, and here I need to enter in my virtual environment. Okay, I deactivate my virtual environment. So where is the okay, so here I got my virtual environment. Now I need to clean this. Okay, and after clicking ls, okay, so I need to enter in this folder phase 2. Okay, so cd I need to phase 1, phase 2. Okay, I am here in this folder. Now we can run this. Okay, now we can check. I have this file, CRUD intro. Okay, so here in terminal, I just need to change this name. Our file name is CRUD underscore CRUD underscore intro. Okay, this is our file name, and this is the app instance. App hyphen reload. Okay, I'm going to enter. Okay, now I am going to click on this line here. Okay, and here I'm going to open my Swagger documents. Okay, so you can see here, this is our home function name and this is the path. Okay, so this is our path and this is a home function name, and it will return CRUD explain message equals to CRUD explain in return statement. So we can check here where is our return statement. So here, after try it out, I need to execute. So you can see here message CRUD explain. Okay, guys, so this is our basic program. I just check that our API is working or not. This endpoint, okay, this endpoint doesn't do CRUD at. Okay, it only explain what CRUD means. Okay, read the CRUD start in the next file. Okay, we are just going to confirm that our FastAPI is working or not. Okay, so now it is working perfectly. Now we are going to move here and create API, or you can say create post API. Okay, so first of all I need to go here. Okay, and I need to copy FastAPI base model. No, I don't want this. Okay, this one. So here in this folder, in this file, okay, I need to close this. Okay, so in this file create post. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste this. Okay, from FastAPI I'm going to import FastAPI. Okay, and here I'm going to import base model from Pydantic. Okay, this is used for validate our data. Okay, and this is our this is our application. Okay, FastAPI application. Okay, and here this is our class user. Here I'm going to pass user base model. Okay, name should be in a string and age should be in integer. Okay, so now I am going to create what? Here one FactDB. Variable name is FactDB. Fact underscore db is equals to empty list. Okay, so this is a fact database. We are using a list just for learning. Okay, real database will come later. Okay, so here after creating fact database, I am going to write code for post API. Okay, so here this is post API. This line is for post API. So okay, I'm going to write app decorator app dot post. Okay, we can write post like this. Okay, here I'm going to pass path name user. Okay, so post is used to create a new data. Post is used for create a new data. Okay, this endpoint will create a new user. This one. Okay, now I am going to define one function. Okay, function and request body. Here I can write function and request body. Function and request body. In function and request body, I am going to create. Okay, define create user underscore user. Here I am going to pass user equals to I mean user colon users. Okay, so it is the user, this one. I need to put colons here. Okay, so FastAPI automatically read the JSON data from the request body. Okay, so data is converted into a user object. Okay, now we are going to save in a fake data. Okay, so fake underscore dv. Okay, fake underscore dv dot append. I am going to append what? User, this user. Okay, so we store the user inside the fake database. Okay, now I am going to return I am going to return here message. It should be in double quotes because it is a string. Okay, return message colon user created. Okay, and data, here I am going to write data colon user. Okay guys, so here I am giving message user created and data equals to user. Okay, data equals to what? User, user. So we return such information, message and data. Okay, so we need to fix this. It should be here 1 2 3 4. Okay, now it is perfect. Okay, so here we are going to return successfully message and data. Okay, so now we are going to run this. Okay, here I'm going to, okay, I'm already in this folder. Okay, now I am going to check which file I have. File name is create a post. Okay, I am going to run. I'm just going to replace this name with this. I don't need any space. Okay, okay, so now I am going to click here. Okay guys, so this is our post API. Okay guys, so this is our post API. I have successfully created. Okay, I'm going to try it out. Okay, name and age, Nidhu, age is 100. Okay, I am going to execute this. Okay, so I got my name Nidhi and age equals to 1000. Sorry, 100. Okay, it means we created one successful user by using post API. Okay, okay, and you can see here response also 200. Okay, means status is equals to successful. Okay guys, and this is our fake data, I mean fake db I have created for learning purpose. Okay, so after this I am going to write code for this get API. Okay, c read underscore get dot py. Okay, here we are going to write code for get API. Okay, so we don't need pydantic here. Okay, so here I import FastAPI from FastAPI, and this is our application. Okay, app equals to FastAPI. Here I am going to create one fake database. I mean fake users. I am going to create fake users. Okay, as of now I am going to use this fake users. Okay, but later we will use what? We will use our real database like MySQL, MongoDB. Okay, so here I'm going to write 1 minute. Here we are going to write what? In dictionary I can write like this: id colon 1 comma name. Okay, name should be in double quotes, and here I have name equals to a. Okay, okay, I need to copy this and I put here. Oh, a should be in what? Double quotes, because it is a string. So here it is v. So here you can see I have created fake users. Okay, and here you can see in dictionary I have user id and username. Here also I am you can see here in dictionary I have user id and name. Okay, inside the list. Now I'm going to create decorator at dot get. Okay, this is for get API. Here I'm going to create path. Okay, this is path. Okay, this is users. After this I'm going to define one function, get underscore user. It will return fake users. Okay, this one, what we have in fake users. Okay, it will be written in our Swagger documentation. Okay, so get API is used to read the data. Okay, now I am going to run this. Okay, what is the file name? Okay, this one. We can check file name. This is our file, and here we are going to change name of file here. Okay, so here I'm going to write like this. Okay, so you can see this is our get API. Okay, I'm going to try it out. I got it. Okay, so here you can see if you are going to execute. Okay, so here we will get our all user in response. Okay, id1 username a, id1 username b. Okay, I should change id number here too. 1 minute. I'm going to refresh. Okay, again I'm going to try it. I'm going to execute. Okay, so here I got id number 2 name b, id number 1 name a. Okay, so this is get API used for read the information. Okay, and status code is 200. I hope you got it. This is our get API. Now here you can see put and patch. Okay, so here you can see here I'm going to import FastAPI from FastAPI, and this is wish model I'm going to use from Pydantic. Okay, and this is optional. Optional means it is like sometimes it is required. I mean you can fill. Okay, but it is not required. So I'm going to import from typing. From typing I'm going to import optional. Okay, so here this is FastAPI instance. Okay, it is used for creating the FastAPI. Okay, so here you can see here this is the fake database. Okay, just for learning. Okay, after some time you will use MongoDB and MySQL, any of one. Okay, imagine this is the data already stored in your DB. Okay, so fake user equals to, okay, I give user ID that is 1. Okay, and username is Rahul and age is 25. Okay, now we are going to create one class. Okay, So here you can see put means full update. Okay, put means replace the entire object. Okay, client must send all the fields. Okay, so here you can see this is the class user put. Here I'm going to pass base model. Okay, that user can send the correct data. Okay, if it is wrong, then it will give you error. Okay, name should be in string. Okay, if you are sending name, that should be in integer. Okay, so with the help of base model, it will give you error by using pydantic. Okay, and here you can see age should be in integer. You can't fill age in string. Okay, so with the help of this, we can check our data. Okay, that it is correct or not, that it should be an integer or that should be it is like string. Okay, so here this is our class. Now I am going to create API. Okay, so this is our, okay, here you can see, here this is the decorator app. Okay, put, okay, and this is the path, and here this is the user ID. What is the user ID? User ID is this one. Okay, our user ID one here. Okay, so here I'm going to define one function, that is full update user. Okay, so user ID should be in integer. Okay, we can't write user ID in string. Okay, so here user equals to user put. So what is the user put? User put is this. Okay, is this your user put? Yes, this is the class user put. Okay, so we can use these things by using user put class. Okay, so we can access name and age. Okay, here by using user put. Okay, and user ID should be an integer. Okay, so after this I am going to replace old user data completely. Okay, so here I can use this fake users. Where is our fake user database? This is our fake user database. Okay, so here user ID of this fake user database. Okay, user ID, this is one. Okay, of fake user database. Okay, so here you can see user dot dictionary. Okay, so I'm going to replace old user data completely with user dot dictionary. Okay, means if you are going to fill here details, okay, you should change your name, like in place of Rahul you can put Ankit. Okay, and he's 30-year-old whatever. Okay, so you can replace these data with the another data or new data. Okay, by using this. So here you can see replace old user data completely. Okay, and it will return what message user fully updated using put. Okay, and here you can see another field. I'm going to return user. Okay, so you can see here user ID of fake data. Okay, so user ID of fake data, this one. Okay, so it will give you detail. Okay, for user ID 1 it will give you name and age. Okay, whatever you change here. So after this we can check it that is it working or not properly. Now I am going to run this file. Okay, update put patch. Okay, so here I'm going to click on this link. Okay, so here I need to search docs. Okay, so here you can see I need to write user ID, whatever is user ID. So I already write in my code, that is one. Okay, now I am going to change name, that is Nidhi, and age should be anything you can write in age. Okay, I'm going to execute. Okay, so you can see in response I got name Nidhi and age is 10. Okay, so here you can see in our code what I written here. Okay, I written message user fully update using put. So you can see here user fully update. Okay, using put. Okay, now you can see in user. Okay, with the help of user ID, here user fake user. Okay, so here with the help of user ID of fake user, I am going to update our user. Okay, user should be in dictionary. So what I got in my response, that is new entry. Okay, that is Nidhi and age is 10. Okay, so this is our response, and its stated code is 200. Okay, So here you can see in terminal also we use put and user id 1. Okay, I got 200. Okay, here. Now we are going to create patch. Okay, patch means partially update. We are going to update half data. Okay, patch means update only specific field. Okay, and client said only what need to change. Okay, so I'm going to create this class user patch. Okay, I'm going to pass here base model. Okay, so name equals to optional. Okay, here I'm giving optional. Optional means you need to fill or not. Okay, you can only fill, I mean you need to fill only name. Okay, and age should be none. Okay, or you can fill only age, name is not required. Okay, so here we use optional by while I'm using patch. Okay, so name here, name is optional and that should be in string. Okay, if you are fill the name, okay, that should be in string. And here age. Okay, age you can see here, it is also optional, but if you are going to fill it, it should be in integer. Okay, and both are equals to none. Okay, so these are the optional field. Net, I mean it is not necessary that you can fill it. Okay, you can also left empty. Now I am going to create its API. Okay, so here you can see, oh, okay, so this is our decorator app. Okay, so here this is our patch API. Okay, and this is the path. Okay, user, and here this is our user ID. Okay, so this is the function name. I'm going to update partially, so that's why I'm writing here define partially update user. Okay, here I'm going to pass as a parameter integer user id. Okay, user id should be in integer and user equals to patch user patch. Okay, user equals to user patch means we can access this in user patch what name and age. Okay, and user id should be in integer. Okay, so get existing user data. Okay, so I am going to access user data. Okay, so store user, this is the variable name. User data equals to fake user. I'm going to use this database. Okay, fake user. Okay, because I'm going to access user data. Okay, so user store user equals to fake user. Okay, and its user id. Store user equals to user id of the fake user. Okay, now I am going to update the name only. Okay, if provided. Okay, if you are update your name, okay, then we can use this. Okay, if user dot name. Okay, so here I have this user. Okay, and inside this user what we have user patch class. Okay, in user patch class I have name and age. Okay, so if user dot name, this one, if user dot name is not none, if it is not none, or if you are going to fill some name there, okay, so store user, this user, I'm going to update store user's name. Okay, so name of store user is equals to user dot name. Okay, now it will replace with new name. Okay, whatever you fill there. Okay, now we can update age only if provided. Okay, if you are going to update age, okay, so we can update by using this line. Okay, if user dot age, okay, user is this. Okay, in patch user we have name and age, this one. So we are going to write like this user dot age. You can see here user dot age is not none. Okay, then we can update this store user age of store user. Okay, is equals to user dot age. Okay, now our age will be updated by using this line. Okay, your age is updated by using this line only if you provide it. Okay, here you can see your name updated only if you provide it. Okay, here I am going to return what? I am going to return message user partially updated using patch. Okay, and here you can see user I return user inside this what stored user. Okay, so in stored user what we have updated value. Okay, updated data, name or age. Okay, now we are going to run this. Now I am going to run by using this file. Okay, this is our file name. Okay, and this is app, this one. Okay, this app. Now I am going to run this. Okay, we can use this one. Here I am going to search my documents. So here you can see I got two APIs, put and patch. Put means user will be updated fully updated by the user, full update. Okay, so here I'm going to write email ID, sorry, user ID. So if I'm going to try it out, so here I need to fill one. Okay, and here I'm going to update Rahul with Nidhi and its age is 90, 80, whatever. Okay, so here you can see I updated user fully update using put. Okay, so you can see here, mm, here in return what we have in return. Okay, so you can see here message user fully update using put ID. Here you can see user fully update using put. So here you can see this is our message in response body. Okay, and user in user, okay, user dot dictionary I already write like this, user dot dix. Okay, so I got in dictionary name, this name, and age, that is 80. Okay, so here you can see user equals to user ID of fake user database. Okay, so before I have Rahul and age 25, name Rahul and age 25. Now it will update completely by using this. Okay, it now it is going to be update by name Nidhi and age 80. So this is our response. Okay, now we are going to check. Okay, wait a minute. So here you can see this is path user, and here you can see this is user ID. This is path user, and this is our user ID, that is one. Okay, now we are going to try patch. Okay, so we are going to test patch API. Okay, so here I'm going to write user ID, that is one. Okay, here I'm going to write mono. Okay, here we can update partial update user. Okay, so here I'm just going to update name. Okay, so what we have name here in our fact vector DB, that is Rahul, and age of Rahul, that is 25. Okay, so here I'm going to update Rahul with mono. Okay, so name is equals to mono and age equals to this. Okay, so user partially update using patch. Okay, if I am going to update, here I have Rahul. Okay, you can see name Rahul and age 0. If you write like this, then what we have, I got error, because here something is necessary, like 0, you can put 0. Okay, and if you replace this, or you can write like this. Okay, so here you can see we update. So here in put, user are going to be update full data, and here in patch, okay, we are going to update partially. You can see here, okay. So what you send in Swagger, okay, here empty string, this one, okay. So empty string is still a valid string, okay, it is not none, okay. So patch logic updated, okay. So that's why I got in result name is empty string and age 10, okay. So patch logic updated it. This is valid string. Patch update whatever you sent, even an empty string is considered valid data. Okay, none means don't update, and empty string means update with empty values. Okay, so if you want to ignore this empty string, this, okay, then you can update your code here. Here I'm going to update this line. This line should be username is not none. Okay, I'm going to remove this user.name is not none, and user.name I'm going to use strip, okay, not equals to empty string. Okay, so we can update this. Now user name should be like Ankit, Rahul, or Shreyans, whatever, okay, and name empty string in name should be ignored here, okay. So patch update whatever you send, and FastAPI does not guess your intention. Okay, so if you send empty string, FastAPI will save it. Okay, if you don't want that, you must handle it in your code. Okay, now we are going to check. Okay, I'm going to refresh. Okay, here I need to fill user ID here. Okay, and if I'm giving like this. Okay, so here Rahul, I got Rahul, older data. Okay, no, now it is not taking empty string. Okay, it is going to giving you Rahul here. Okay, and age is 0, only age is updating. Okay, here you can update age. So I got age, that is 10. Okay, similarly you can do it with age also. Okay, that you don't want to send 0 whatever, or if you write here Ankit, okay, then it will update only name, that is Ankit. Okay, now you can see here I got Ankit and age should be same. Okay, so this is the patch API. Okay, here we are going to update partial data. I hope you got it. Okay, so now we are going to use delete API. So first of all, I need to create delete API. Okay, then we can see how to delete. Okay, so first of all, I am going to import fast API. Okay, from fast API import fast API. Okay, here this is for instance of FastAPI. Okay, so here I am going to create fake database for demo. Okay, this simulates user store in a database. Okay, so here you can see fake user equals to in dictionary I have ID number and ID number 1 what we have name Rahul and his age is 25. Okay, and second ID number 2 name Nidhi age 22. ID number 3 name Aman age 30. Okay, so first of all I need to create one API get. Okay, I need to create get API. So we can see here every users. Okay, so it will get API is used for so the all user. Okay, so here I'm going to create decorator app dot get Okay, here I am going to create path users. Okay, and here this is our decorator. Okay, now I am going to create function name is get underscore users here. Okay, so this is our function name. Okay, so it will return what? It will return your fake users. Okay, so it will return, like if you are going to check this API, then it will give you these name, I mean these data, 1 2 3 4 5 4 1 2 3 whatever you have. Okay, now what I'm going to do, now I am going to create delete API. Okay, so here here I'm going to write code for delete API. So at the rate app dot delete underscore user. Here I am going to write path. Okay, that is users. Okay, users hyphen, and here I am going to write user underscore id. Okay, here also I pass user, and here also I pass the user, and here I give user id as a input. And after this what I'm going to create one function name, that is delete user. Okay, so I'm going to define delete user. Oh, it should be delete, not delete user. Oh, I did mistake, that's why I got error. Control C, and I need to paste it here. Okay, so this should be delete user, and it should be delete. Okay, so here you can see at the rate, I mean decorator app delete. Okay, and here this is our function define user delete. Okay, delete user. Here I am going to pass user underscore id, that should be integer. This user id should be integer. Okay, you can't pass any string. Okay, so here now I am going to check, okay, if this user exists or not. Okay, if it is exist, then we can delete it, otherwise we can't. Okay, so here I'm going to check if, okay, I need to give one space here. Okay, so here user underscore id not in fake users. Okay, here I'm going to check if user id is not present here. Okay, then it will give you error. Okay, so here I'm going to return what? Return error. So I got error here. Here in error I got like if you are going to search, okay, if user doesn't exist in fake users, okay, then it will give you error. What is the error? User not found. Okay, now I am going to remove user from the database. Okay, if this id exists. Okay, so here I'm going to delete the user, deleted user. Okay, deleted user equals to fake user means this is our fake database. Okay, so deleted user equals to fake users dot pop user id. Okay, so here I'm going to delete user by using user id. So here I use pop for delete the user id. Okay, if you are going to enter user id 1, okay, so it will delete one user, I mean one user id from this database. Okay, from this fake users database. Now Now what? Now I'm going to return here. What I'm going to return? Message columns. In string I have user and user ID as an input, okay, and I'm going to write here delete user, deleted successfully. So here you can see deleted user equals to, I'm also going to return this, okay, deleted user equals to deleted user, this one. Okay guys, first of all I have get API, okay, it will use to show you everything from your fake data or from your fake user database, okay. You can see in in these details in dictionary, okay, by using get. Or after this we can delete, like if you want to delete id number 1, id number 2, so you can delete by using this, okay, delete API. So here this is the path, okay, or with the help of user ID you can delete, you need to enter user ID, okay. And here this is the function name, I am going to pass here user ID, that should be an integer, okay. Now I'm going to check if user is present, okay, if it is present here in fake users, then we can delete, otherwise we can't delete, okay. If it is present here, then we can delete, otherwise it will give you error, not found, user not found, okay. And here this is the logic for delete user. So here in fake users, here I use pop, okay, pop is used for remove the user ID here, okay. So here I'm going to return message user ID delete successfully, okay, and deleted user, it will show you deleted user, okay. I'm going to save this. Okay guys, so here I forget to put slash, okay. Now I'm going to run this file, okay. So first of all I need to clear this. Now we can check our file name, okay. So this is our file, okay. Now I am going to run, okay. Now I am going to click here to check our APIs, okay. So here I need to write docs. Okay guys, you can see I have two APIs, get APIs and delete APIs. So first of all I need to check get APIs, okay. I am going to click here, okay. So you can see I have these IDs, okay. In ID number 1 I have name Rahul and age 25, okay. And ID number 2 I have Nidhi and age 22, and ID number 3 I have Aman and age 30, okay. So I already show you this is a fake database, okay, fake users database. I already used this in my code, okay. Okay, or you can see this is the path slash users. So here where is this, okay, slash user, this is our path, request UR, this is our endpoint, okay. This is for local, this is the port number, and this is a path, okay. You can see also here slash user, okay. Now we are going to check, this is also path for delete, okay. I already show you in delete, this is path, okay, slash user slash, okay, and user ID. Or you can see here in return in get API I written everything, that's why it is going to show you everything, okay. And here you can see this is our path user, and here user ID, okay. And here what we are going to return, message user ID delete successfully and delete user equals to delete user, okay. So here okay, so this is the path user slash user ID, okay. So I'm going to use this, okay. So I'm going to delete ID number 1, okay. So I enter ID number 1, Okay guys, so you can see here user 1 deleted successfully. Okay, so this is our return message from return. Okay, you can see here user number 1 deleted successfully and deleted user. Okay, so it will give you information what we have in deleted user. Okay, fake user dot pop user id, so it will show you what you deleted. Okay, so here you can see I deleted name Rahul and age 25. Okay, and it will give you status code what here 200 because we already deleted successfully. Now we are going to execute this get API again. Okay, I'm going to click here. Okay, now you can see it is showing you two IDs. Okay, okay, one is already deleted by using delete API. I hope you got it. So you can delete like this. Okay, and here you can see I got 200 in my terminal also. Okay, so get user 200 status code. Okay, it means successful. Okay, and delete user id 1, it is also 200 successful. Status code is 200 means successful. Okay, now we are going to understand pagination. What is the pagination? Here you can see. Okay, in this file we are going to write code for pagination. Okay, so here I'm going to write definition of pagination. Pagination avoids sending too much data at once. Okay, now we are going to start writing code. Okay, so I need to minimize this. Okay, so here we can write code. Okay, so first of all I import FastAPI from FastAPI. Okay, this is the instance of FastAPI. Here we can run API by using this. Okay, so here fake users, I'm just creating this fake database. Okay, pretend we have many users. This list simulated data coming from the real database. Okay, so here as of now I am using this data. Okay, after some time you use MySQL, MongoDB, Elasticsearch database. Okay, for the data I'm just using this data. Okay, okay, after creating this fake data, okay, I have upload everything. I mean I have already import FastAPI. Okay, and create instance of FastAPI. Okay, okay, and here you can see this is our fake data, fake user data. Now I am going to create our pagination API. Okay, just look at here. Okay, decorator app dot get user, this is the path. Okay, get users, here I use limit integer 5. Okay, so limit equals to how many record you want. Okay, so that's why I use limit. Okay, and skip equals to integer. Okay, that is also equals to 0. Skip means how many record to skip. Okay, I hope you got it. Now we are going to write this line, slice the list using skip and limit. Okay, so Python list support what? Slicing. Python list supports slicing. Slicing means take a small part from a big list. Okay, so you can see here fake user. It means like this. Okay, fake user we have like this in list. Okay, so this is fake user. Okay, inside this I am going to pass like this start. Okay, and colon and. Okay guys, so here skip is the starting point and skip plus limit. Here you can see fake user, this one skip start equals to skip and end equals to skip plus limits. Okay, so start means where to begin and end means where to stop. Okay, where to stop. and and here you can see this first element, it is start and these two combine of these two, that is our end. So we stop at skip plus limits. Okay, for example I have escape equals to, or okay, sorry, for example, I have escape equals to 0, okay, and limit equals to, limit equals to I have what, 5. Okay, if start equals to 0 and limit equals to 5. So what we got here? Okay, so fake user equals to, here fake user equals to, in command I'm going to write fake underscore user, fake user equals to what, start equals to 0 and limit equals to 5. Okay guys, I hope now you got it. Okay, start from index 0 and take 5 user only. Okay, start from index 0 and take only 5 user. Okay, again I'm going to explain with another example. Okay, here skip equals to here skip equals to 3. Okay, and I'm going to take limit equals to, oh, limit equals to 3. Okay, now what, fake underscore user, inside this skip 3 colon limit also 3 plus 3, I got 6. 3 plus 3, here I got 6. Okay, because 3 and 3, here you can see I have this formula 3 plus 3. Okay, so I got 6 here. It means we are going to ignore first 3 user. Okay, we are going to ignore first 3 user and then take next 3 users. Okay, so skip means you are going to skip first 3 user here and you are going to take next 3 user. Okay, now I hope you got it. Okay, so meaning of this line is like you need to skip first first 3 user here with by using this example. Okay, you need to skip first 3 user and then you need to take next 3 user. Okay, for example, like you have book. Okay, book, so skip equals to page already read. Okay, and limit equals to page you read now. Okay, I am going to take another example. In for example, you are using your Instagram. Okay, so in Instagram feed, skip equals to post already loaded and limit equals to post loaded next. Now I am going to return what, I'm going to return total user. Okay, so total data count. Okay, so here total user equals to length of fake users. Okay, so here I have these users, it will show you length of these user. Okay, length of fake user, so here I use this fake variable. Okay, and here limit equals to limit how many returned. Okay, skip means how many skipped. Okay, I already show you here. Okay, skip means how many user you skipped, and limit means how many return. Okay, and here user equals to paginated user, actual result. Okay, so this is our paginated user. I will show you this. Okay, with this example. Okay, so if you have skip equals to 3. Okay, here 3. Okay, and skip plus limit, you have 3 plus 3 6. Okay, suppose you also have limit equals to 3. Okay, so first 3 user will be skipped. Okay, and then next 3 user will be returned. Okay, I hope you got it. Okay, so it will show you how many user will skip and how many user will be returned. Okay, and here it will show you actual result. Okay, so I'm going to run this. So here I need to close this. I'm going to clear this. I'm use this command to run this code. Okay, now I am going to run this command unicon file name app and reload. Okay, here I app not found in module app pagination. Okay, I already have app. Okay, okay, we can rerun this. Now I am going to click here on this link. Okay, now I am going to write here documents. Okay, here you can see I have only get API. Okay, I have only get API. Okay, so limit means how many record you want and skip means how many record to skip. Okay, here you can see this is the path users. So you can see here in code I have user path, this one. Okay, this is a path. Now I am going to search. Okay, so I'm going to click on this button, try it out. Okay, so here I'm going to use this. Okay, limit equals to 5 and skip equals to 0. Okay, so here 5 and 0, I'm just taking these examples. Okay, limit equals to 5 and skip equals to 0 and fact will become 0 0 column 5. It's mean start with 0 and limit means end equals to 5. Okay, so here it will give you 5 result. Okay, so I'm going to execute this. Okay, so I got our first 5 result, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, id 1 user 1, id 2 user 2, id 3 user 3, id 4 user 4, id 5 user 5. Okay, so these are the users. Okay, id 1 user 1, id 2 user 2, id 5 user 5. Okay, so here if I'm going to change, you can see here. Okay, user and limit equals to 5 and skip equals to 0 here. Okay, so you can we are going to change here. Okay, if I'm going to write what 3, I already give you example of this. Okay, so limit equals to 3 and if it is skip equals to 3. Okay, so it will skip first 3. Okay, it will ignore first 3 user and then take next 3 user. Okay, so here it will give you only 3 user. Okay, so you can see here limit is 3 and it is skipping here only 3 users. Okay, total is 12 user. So I hope you got it, and you can see this is the path user. Okay, path is user. Okay, and I got this limit 5. I mean, for example, here you can see limit 5 and skip 0. Okay, so here limit and skips and return. You can see return in return total user. I already show you total user, that there is total user 12 total user. There is total 12 user. Okay, and limit is 3. Here you can see what I am going to return here. Limit is 3, skip is also 3, and user paginated users. So here these are the users, paginated users. Okay, I hope you got it. Okay, so user after user I have question mark, limit equals to 3 and skip equals to 3. So here we can say pagination are used for sending. I mean, pagination avoid the sending too much data at once. Okay, so that's why we use pagination, because if you want to avoid sending too much data at once. Okay, so we can use limit and escape to get a proper data. Now we are going to understand filtering in Python, or you can say filtering in FastAPI. Filtering means if you are going to select some specific data, okay, so you need to use filters. Okay, so here I'm going to write code for filtering. Okay, in this file. Okay, so here I'm going to import FastAPI from FastAPI. Okay, I'm going to import optional from typing. Okay, optional means not required. Okay, and here this is f equals to FastAPI. I already explained lots of time. Okay, and this is our fag database. Okay, list of products. Okay, so product DB database. Okay, each product has ID, name, okay, and category. Okay, you can see here ID number 1, name, product name is iPhone and category is mobile. Okay, so we have lots of product. Here you can see ID number 3, I have MacBook, category is laptop. Okay, so we have ID number, name and category, three things in our product DB. Okay, now I'm going to create API. Okay, so if you are going to filter the product, you can use this API. Okay, filtering API. Okay, so here app.get, I'm going to use get API. Okay, here this is a path, or you can say route. Okay, slash product. Okay, so here this is the function get product. Okay, so here category, this is our category. Okay, so category, here you can see category is optional. Okay, and category should be in string because we have all category in string. Okay, mobile, here you can see mobile in string, laptop in string. Okay, accessories in string. Okay, so these are the categories. So here category optional and it should be in string equals to none. Okay, so category is equals to filter product by the category. Okay, so if you are going to filter the product, okay, so you need to use category. You can search product by using category. Category equals to filter product by the category. If no filter applied, okay, if no filter is applied, return all the product. If no filter is applied, it will return all product. Okay, if category is none, okay, if category is none, it will return what? No filter applied, okay, and product equals to product DB. This one, it will return everything. Okay, if no filter applied, it will return every product. So in return, it will say that in message no filter applied and it will return every product. Okay, if no filter apply, okay, if you are going to apply filter here, okay, then it will give you product by using categories. Okay, so you can filter product by categories. Now you can see apply filter. Okay, apply filter. So here I'm going to create one variable, that is filter product. Okay, filter product equals to, in list you can see product for product. So here I'm going to use loop product for product and product DB. Okay, so here I'm going to take product. Okay, one by one, product for product in product DB. If product category, okay, if product category is equals to category, okay, then we can apply the filters. So here it will return message filter by category. Okay, so here I am going to return category. Okay, so it will give you product by category and product equals to filter product. Okay, I'm going to explain again. Okay, so filtering means which data you get. Okay, and here you can see I already import these two. Okay, and I wrote here app equals to FastAPI. Okay, and this is our fag database. Okay, and here I'm going to use get API app.get, and here this is the path. Okay, product. Here I'm going to define one function, get products. Okay, so here get product by the category. Okay, so category optional. Okay, here optional means like not required. Okay, if you fill the category, then it will give you product based on category, otherwise it will give you whole product. Okay, whatever we have in this product DB. Okay, so that's why I use optional str equals to none. Okay, so category is used for filter the product by category. Okay, so this is the doc string explanation of category. Okay, if no filter is applied, return the all product. Okay, if category, if this category, okay, is none. Okay, here if category is none, then it will return what? No filter applied. Okay, and product equals to, it will give you product DB. Okay, so it will give you whole product whatever we have in this product DB. Now I'm going to apply filter here. Okay, so product filter product equals to, this is the variable filter product equals to, here I'm going to use loop product for product. Okay, I'm going to search product in product DB. Okay, so these are the product 1, product 2. Okay, so product for product in product DB. Okay, if product category, okay, if this product category is equals to category, like if you are going to enter one category, if both category is match, okay, in by using swagger DB, sorry, by using swagger documents, if you are going to enter any category, okay, like laptop, if your category, okay, by using swagger documentation, if you enter any category and this category match here in product DB, okay, okay, then it will return what? It will return message filter by the category. Okay, and it will show you category, okay, and product or filter product. Okay, now I hope you got it. Now I am going to run this. Okay, so its name is, file name is this. I'm going to use this. Okay, I'm going to run this by using this command. This is the file name, this is app, and here reload. Now I'm going to open this. Here I need to write docs. Okay, now you can check products by using category. Okay, so here I'm going to try it out. Okay, so here you can see if I'm going to search with category. Okay, category, that is mobile. Okay, I'm just copy mobile. Okay, okay, here this is the path slash user. Okay, so this is the path slash user. Okay, now I am going to fill here category, that is mobile. I am going to run this. Okay, so I got this product comma, I mean question mark category equals to mobile. Okay, so here I got category equals to mobile. I already saw this. Okay, what is the question mark? Okay, I think I saw you in query parameter. Okay, in first session, query parameter. Okay, so if you have query parameter, it starts from after the question mark like this. Okay, so here I am in filtering. I'm just showing you question mark. Okay, so here you can see after question mark I have category equals to mobile. Okay, so here this category is present here, mobile. Okay, so here we can see result. Okay, filter by the category mobile. Okay, so here you can see in return it will show you this. Okay, after applying the filter, okay, I apply the filter or our category is matched with the product DB category. Okay, so here you can see message equals to filter by the category, that is mobile. Okay, so here I got this message filter by the category, that is mobile. Okay, and product. Okay, here we written only two things. Okay, but one is message, another is product, filter product. Okay, so it will give you everything related to the mobile category. Okay, so I have 1 and 2. two products in mobile category. Okay, or you can see here we have two product. Okay, and this is our response body. Status code is 200. Okay, if you are going to clear this, okay. now now I'm going to cancel it. Okay, so here if I'm not going to fill any category, okay, then what should I get here? Okay, so here you can see I haven't filled any category. Okay, so you can see here if you are not going to fill any category, okay, category is optional here. Okay, okay, you can fill or not fill. If you are fill, this will give you product based on the category. Okay, if you are not going to fill, it will give you message no filter applied. Okay, in return you can see it will give you no filter applied, this one, and it will show you all product. Okay, all product which I have in my product DB. Okay, so you can see product equals to product DB means we got these product there. Okay, I hope now you got it. So here we can search only product, okay, by using filter method. Filtering control which data you get. Okay, so we can apply the filter. Okay guys, I hope you got it. Filter category equals to filter product by the category. After filtering, we are going to move here in sorting. Okay, so here we are going to understand topic sorting. Okay, and we can run this file by using this command. Okay, so what is sorting? Sorting means arranging the data in specific orders. Okay, so here you can see I import here FastAPI from FastAPI. Okay, and app equals to FastAPI, and this is a fake data like database record. Okay, so I am going to create this fake data. Okay, by you can search it by ID number ID1. Okay, data name, sorry, product name laptop, and item name laptop, and price is 800. Okay, so we have ID and item name and item price. ID equals to 3 and item name tablet and price is 300. Okay, so these are the items. Okay, or you can say fake data. Okay, I use fake data for writing the code. Okay, now we are going to create sorting API. Okay, so you can see app.get item, this is the path. Okay, and you can see here I'm going to define one function, that is get item. Okay, I'm going to use sort by. Okay, so sort by. Okay, so with the help of sort by we can search item, okay, with price. Okay, so this it should be in string, price should be in string. Okay, so here I use order should be we are going to use order because we want the search by using ascending order. Okay, so it should be in ascending order. Okay, so sort by means field name to sort on. Okay, so price on name. Okay, and order we are going to search here ascending order or in descending order. Okay, so ASC, you can use ASC for ascending order, or you can use DESC for descending order. Now we are going to use this line, decide the sorting direction. Okay, so reverse sort equals to true. Okay, if order equals to descending, else false. Okay, so it will give you reverse sorting. Okay, reverse sorting is equals to true if order equal to DESC. Okay, else it will give you false. Okay, now you can see sorted item. Okay, sorted icon, this is the variable, is equals to sorted. Okay, I'm going to sort these sorted item equals to sort, and here I'm going to pass item, this item, these items, okay, these, and key equals to lambda item, and item sort by the price. Okay, here I already mentioned sorted by price. Okay, so here, okay, if we have item and then it will search key value. So what we have? Key value, we have price. Okay, you can see price is key value and value is, price is a key and value is 800, price is key and value is 500. Okay, so here we are going to search by key. Okay, so key equals to lambda inside the items. Okay, item colon item sort by sorted key, sort by. Okay, so here I use sort by. Okay, key equals to item colon item, and here I'm going to sort by. Okay, so I got key, that is price. Okay, so I'm going to sort by price. Okay, reverse equals to, I'm going to pass here reverse sort. Okay, now we are going to return here this. Okay, okay, so here you can see we are going to sort by with the direction. Okay, decide sorting direction. Okay, so reverse sorting equals to, if reverse sorting equals to true, if order equals to descending, DESC, descending. Okay, otherwise it will give you false. Okay, sort item dynamically based on the field. Okay, so here we are going to sort item based on the field. Okay, here I have item, or okay, we are going to search by using keys. Okay, and reverse equals to reverse sort order. Okay, and here I'm going to return sort by, here I already sorted by this one, sorted by price, and here I'm going to return order. Okay, and here item, sorted item. So these are the sorted item. Okay, I'm going to write, I'm going to I'm going to run this. Okay, by using this line, this command. Okay, I am going to clear this. Okay, now I am going to copy and paste it here. Open this. No, oh. Okay, now it is working because I haven't saved this file. Okay, now I'm going to open this. Here I need to write docs. Okay, so here I got our first API. Here items. So you can see here, this is our path, items. Okay, items. Now we can see by default item are sorted by price in ascending order. Okay, okay, so here I am going to try it out. Okay, okay, so here you can see sorted by price by default and order ascending order. Okay, because I mention here. Okay, by default sorted by price and order ascending order. Okay, so now I am going to search here. For example, I am going to sort by name of the product. Okay, and here I am going to use ascending order. Okay, so here I got my result. Okay, you can see here, this is the path item. Okay, I already show you this path, this one item. Okay, and we got key parameters, sorry, query parameters sorted by an order. Okay, so here I got my query parameter sorted by name and order equals to ascending order. Okay, okay, so you can see here in return what we have, sorted by name. Okay, sorted by name. Order, here what we have in order, order in ascending order, and here I have item. Okay, so here you can see by default item are sorted in what, I mean item are sorting here automatically by name, or you can say alphabetically name. Now we are sorting item alphabetically by name. Okay, so you can see I sort name of item by using name, okay, alphabetically. So you can see after L we have M, after M we have P, after P we have T. Okay, so here we sort item alphabetically by name. Okay, so here you can see in item, sorted item, we have this sorted item. Okay, so here I pass item name, I mean items. Okay, so here you can see I have items. This is items. Okay, this one items, this one. Okay, and keys of the item. Okay, so we got every keys. Okay, keys and values. Okay, so here after this we got key. Okay, key equals to lambda item colon item sorted by. Okay, and here reverse equals to reverse sort. Okay, reverse sort what we have. Okay, true if order equals to descending, else false. Okay, so this is our result. Okay, and you can see status code is 200, means successful. Now we are going to check with price. Okay, here I am going to sort by price and order is descending. DESC. DESC. So here you can see, okay, this is the path, and here query parameter sorted by price and order in descending order. Okay, so here you can see we got everything in descending order. Okay, descending means higher value come first. Okay, so you can see here higher value of the price is first. Okay, and because we have price equals to 800. Okay, then we have 500. Okay, then we have 300, then we have 200. Okay, so higher value come first here by using descending order. Okay, now we can say sorting means arranging data in a specific order. Okay, here you can search by using price low and high, and name you can use A to Z. I mean you can sort by from element from A to Z. Okay, and date you can also filter by, I mean we can also sort with the date. Okay, old to new. Okay, for example Amazon use sorting. Okay, so you can sort product by price, rating or newest.